So, some experiences that I've encountered in the last couple of years in the dating scene, especially in our community. I was dating a guy who I thought was going along pretty well. We seemed to be very compatible and we had a lot of good times together. I shared with him that I was dealing with a medical condition that I just felt it's best that he know up front because at some point I'm going to be probably get worse. And he just basically ghosted after I shared it with him. I think that there's a better way to go about that. I think that what we should do is if it's something that you're uncomfortable with or it just doesn't settle well with you, just talk about it. Just talk about it. Don't ghost people. It leaves an unfair judgment, meaning you're trying to figure out what happened. Was it because I have this illness, or was it because the sex wasn't great, or was it because someone better looking came along? I just think as adults, we should be mature enough to just simply say, hey, I just don't think this is going to work out. I just don't think this is a situation that's going to be ideal. And be adult and talk about it. Hey, I'm guilty of it as well. There's been a few times where I've ghosted a few people because of something they said to me or something that didn't settle well. And I have made an attempt to communicate, but they just don't call me back or they just don't answer the phone or be a man enough to just simply say, hey, this is what bothered me. Part of the success of relationships for me in the past was communication. And I think that's important. And even though it's not a relationship, it might just be a dating situation. Just communicate, talk about it. Our community is getting way too out of control with social media and the active websites where, okay, I don't like you. I'm just going to get online tonight and find someone else. Well, it's not that easy because developing a sincere connection with someone, and if things aren't going the direction you'd like for them to go, just talk about it. You might realize that it's still worth having a relationship over and you can iron out those differences. So this is just something that I've experienced and I'm sure several of you probably have agreed as well. There's a Facebook group called Monogamous Gay Men. There's a lot of us out there who want to be in a monogamous relationship, and there's also a lot that do not. But the ones that want to be in monogamous situations seems to be far few in between the ones that want to be out open and having several sex partners and whatnot. So talk about it, communicate.